Good morning, cadets. Today we are going to discuss about the guidelines of CBSE for the board examination 2022. The syllabus which is going to be for this board examination, which is going to be a totally new pattern as the syllabus is divided between two examinations, and for the first time there are going to be two term ending examinations. So let us discuss the guidelines which have been released by CBSE. Keep in mind that the entire syllabus is going to be there this year. Last year it was a rationalized syllabus. So far CBSE has not released any rationalized syllabus, but they have made it very clear that the entire syllabus is going to be for this year's examination, and students would be assessed throughout the year, and this assessment would be divided into two terms, term 1 and term 2, and the syllabus is going to be 50%. The entire syllabus can be divided into 50%, and term 2 examination, again you will have 50% syllabus. So papers for term 1 would be MCQ based. So all the questions which are going to be there, that will be MCQ based and of 90 minutes duration with OMR based answer sheets. Term 2 examination would be of 2-hour paper and it's going to be subjective. However, in case situation is not conducive, term 2 to be conducted in MCQ format also. In case if the physical classes are not held, if the students are not present there, and if the number of cases of coronavirus go up, then in that case, again it will be MCQ format for term 2 examination. So depending upon the situation, CBSE will take the decision. CBSE would be providing the question papers for both term 1 and term 2 examination. And term 1 examination will be held in the school itself, whereas term 2 examination will be held in the center. So term 1 would be conducted in the month of November or December, whereas term 2 would be conducted in March or April. And in the case of both the term ending terms, you would have 50% of the total syllabus. So 50% of the syllabus will be for term 1 ending examination, and 50% which is remaining will be for term 2 examination. Term 1 examination, that would be for 50% syllabus. Term 2 examination would be conducted for 50% syllabus, and that would be of 2 hour duration. The paper would contain subjective questions. Remember, term 1 it's going to be MCQs, term 2 it's going to be essay type questions, subjective questions. In case situation is not conducive, the examination would also be conducted in MCQ format. So term 2 are proposed in March and April 2022. So term 1 question paper will have multiple choice questions, which would also include case-based MCQs and MCQs on assertion reasoning type. So you should be ready for all types of questions then. The examination would be of 90-minute duration as opposed to 3-hour duration. Remember, in the case of term 1, it's going to be 90-minute duration. Term 2, it's going to be 2-hour duration. In the case of both, it will contain 50% of the prescribed syllabus. Now let us discuss the main points of this special scheme of assessment for board examination. Remember that the syllabus is going to be almost half. So approximately 50% in the term 1 examination. So term 1 you have 50% syllabus, term 2 you have 50% syllabus. So it is just like semester system. And term end examination is going to be held in the month of November or December 2021. Whereas term 2 examination will be held in the month of March or April 2022. So that is the plan presently. And duration of exam of term 1 ending exam will be 90 minutes. Whereas it will be of 2 hours offline if it's a written exam. But if it's online, then it's going to be 90 minutes. Question type. Remember that the examination will be held in the school itself for 90 minutes. So what are the question types? Multiple choice questions in the case of term 1 ending examination. So it will be MCQs. So case based, MCQ on assertion reasoning type. So these are the reasoning type, logical reasoning. So they will give a particular case. Then case based MCQs will be there. And this is not that it is including these. Whereas offline case based, situation based, short answer, long answer type. So then comprehension passages will also be there. Or online MCQ based, same as in term 1. If it's online, if there are no physical classes, in that case, if the examination is not going to be in the centers, then in that case online examination. So who will prepare the question paper? In the case of both, it is going to be CBSE. Answers will be captured through what? It will be captured through OMR. So OMR sheets will be provided, and depending upon the condition, they will decide whether OMR sheets or paper. So it's going to be pen and paper examination, whereas second one. But only if the cases are increasing or if there's a lockdown, in that case only it is going to be online, just like first term examination. Exam will be conducted under what? External center superintendents and observers appointed by CBSE in the case of both. So external center superintendent is going to be there, external observer is going to be there, even in the case of term 1 ending examination. Though it is going to be held in the school, there are going to be observers, there are going to be center superintendents. Now here, contribution in overall score, how the score is going to be calculated. Pandemic condition improves and both exam will be held offline. Equal weightage to both terms 1 and 2. So equal weightage. Syllabus is 50%. Weightage is also equally distributed. Term 1 exam online and term 2 exam offline. Term 1 will be given less weightage than term 2 exam. In case if it's offline, term 2 examination. Term 1 exam offline and term 2 exam online. Term 1 will be given more weightage than term 2 examination. So you should be ready for all these. So we are seeing all these main points now. Keep it in mind that what in whatever scenario how you are going to be. So term 1 examination is also very important. Internal assessment is also very important. If complete closure is there and we both examinations are held online, then results would be computed on the basis of the internal assessment, practical project work and theory marks of term 1 and 2 examinations taken by the candidate from home in class 10th and or 12th subject to the moderation or other measures to ensure validity and reliability of the assessment. So as far as internal assessment is concerned, how it is going to be throughout the year, irrespective of term 1 and 2. So in the case of 9th and 10th, 3 periodic tests, student enrichment portfolio, practical work, speaking, listening activities, project. In the case of 11th and 12th particularly, end of topic or unit tests. So unit tests. Then exploratory activities. So whatever the activities we conduct there, in order to find out all that, maybe even listening, speaking skills, all those activities, whatever the activities that are conducted there, so practicals, projects, so those are going to be the part of internal assessment for 12th. Now let us discuss the syllabus and the examination pattern for this year's board examination. The year 2021-22. Code number is 301 of English Code. Part A is going to be of 40 marks, how it was last year. So part A is going to be term 1 ending examination. And in that, reading comprehension is going to be of 20 marks. So multiple choice questions will be there. So remember that term ending examination is going to be of multiple choice questions for term 1 and examination. And in the case of term 2, it's going to be subjective. So multiple choice questions based on one unseen passage to assess comprehension, interpretation and inference. Vocabulary and inference of meaning will also be assessed. The passage may be factual, descriptive or literary. 10 out of 11 questions to be done. So 11 questions will be there and you have to attempt 10 questions. So it is going to be on the line of how it was there last year. But this one is going to be term 1 ending examination. Question paper pattern. Second question is going to be multiple choice questions based on one unseen, but it's going to be case-based factual passage with verbal or visual inputs like statistical data, charts, newspaper report, etc. 10 out of 11 questions to be done. So both these questions are based on comprehension passage. So it's going to be of 20 marks. The combined word limit for both the passages will be 700 to 750 words. The second question which will be there in part A or which will be there term end examination of term 1. It will be text based. So it will be textbook based literature for 20 marks. Multiple choice questions based on 2 prose extracts, one each from the books Flamingo and Vistas, to assess comprehension and appreciation. Refer to the lines to answer questions based on the given extract. Any 2 out of 3 extracts to be done. Then fourth question is going to be multiple choice questions based on poetry extract from the book Flamingo to assess comprehension, analysis and inference. Refer to the lines to answer questions based on the given extract. Any 1 out of 2 extracts to be done. Then fifth question is going to be multiple choice questions to assess comprehension, analysis, inference and interpretation from the books Flamingo and Vistas. 8 out of 10 questions to be done. So examination pattern is going to be almost same as it was there last year, but this year this is going to be the pattern of term 1 ending examination, which is going to be for 40 marks. 50% syllabus will be there for term 1 end examination. Part B will also be for 40 marks, that is term 2 ending examination. And here also 50% syllabus will be there. Writing section and examination will be held where in the school itself. In the case of first term ending examination, whereas in the second term ending examination, it will be there in the center. So writing section will be for 16 marks. Question 1 short writing task like notice, advertisement, poster up to 50 marks. One out of the 2 given questions to be answered, 3 marks. Question number 2 short writing task, formal or informal invitation and reply up to 50 words. So 1 out of the 2 given questions to be answered. So remember here subjective type of questions will be there only in the case of term 2 ending examination. So writing section is very important in the case of term 2 examination. So question 3 letters based on verbal or visual input to be answered in approximately 120 to 150 words. Letter types include application for a job, letters to the editor, giving suggestions or opinion on issues of public interest, business or official letters for making inquiries, registering complaints, asking for giving information, placing orders and sending replies. One of the 2 given questions to be answered. So remember here entire syllabus, what was there earlier, that is there now. So that's why they have included many other things like business or official letters, which was not there earlier. Now this year it is included for 2022 examination. Then articles, debates, speech, report writing, descriptive and analytical in nature based on verbal inputs to be answered in 120 to 150 words. 1 out of the 2 given questions to be answered. In term 2 ending examination, literature section is going to be for 24 marks. So the questions based on textbooks, it's going to be for 24 marks. In the case of question 5, you have to attempt 5 short answer type questions out of 6. And it's going to be based on the textbook Flamingo, which you have to answer in 30 to 40 words. Question number 6, 2 short answer type questions out of 3 and it will be based on Vistas, non-detailed textbook. Question number 7, 1 long answer type question and it's going to be for 5 marks and this will be based on Flamingo, main course book. And this you have to answer in 120 to 150 words. That means you have to attempt for 15 to 20 lines. Detailed answer you have to give. So questions to provide evaluative and analytical responses using incidents, events, themes as reference points. So any 1 out of 2 questions to be attempted. So here, we have to attempt only 1 question out of 2. Question number 8, and this long answer type question is based on the non-detailed textbook Vistas. And this you have to answer in 120 to 150 words. Questions to provide evaluative and analytical responses using incidents. Any 1 out of 2 questions to be done. So keep this in mind and prepare well for this examination, both term 1 and term 2. So you have to prepare right from the beginning itself. In the nutshell, term 1 examination is going to be multiple choice question types of 90 minutes duration. Whereas term 2 examination will be subjective type of different formats questions will be asked. Then in the case of various situations, how marks are going to be calculated for the final report card. You can just have a look at that. If there is no pandemic, marks to be distributed evenly over both the terms. And if in the case of term 1 from home and term 2 in school, then in that case term 1 weightage to be less in final score, more focus on term 2 marks. Term 1 in school, term 2 from home, then in that case weightage more on term 1 and internal assessments, less weightage to term 2 marks. So term 1 and term 2 both at home, every aspect of internal assessment, term 1 and term 2 to be considered for fair judgment. Keep this in view and prepare accordingly. Prepare very regularly. Every examination that you appear, let it be monthly tests, periodic tests, or term ending examination. All these examinations are very, very important when finally the marks are calculated. Thank you. Goodbye.